I am more than convinced that the number one state witness, Mr. Judge Ratha, has long made his judgment. It's just a matter of, or it's just a formality. But if you look at the behavior of the number one state witness, it tells you everything that you have to know about this, look what is happening in that court. The number one witness has made his conclusion long time ago. Like, we are not saying that he should not interrogate facts. That's the purpose of a court. The court is there to interrogate facts. Where the presiding judge officer is not satisfied, he is by all means necessary ask questions, relevant questions, but we are not expecting you inside the arena. It's not yours, basically. It's the state versus the defense arguing about the accused, right? The state is saying they've got a prima facie case against the accused that they need to answer for, and the defense are there to make sure that the rights of the accused are adhered to. Oh, you know what I'm saying? That's the whole purpose why we've got the defense. So, the state, therefore, is there to argue its case while the defense is monitoring whether or not the rights of the accused were followed in all aspects till the end. The judge is there to facilitate this process, making sure that fairness is the order of the day, making sure that every party participate fairly, right? But it is not in the Mayowa case, right, where we're supposed to be seeing that at its fullest. We are not seeing that. The state witness, the number one state witness, Mr. The ballistic expert, the GPS expert, the forensic expert, I'm saying, the judge, he's all in one. Today, there was a conversation, there was a back and forth conversation between him and Advocate Mshololo. You know, I can tell you this. When Advocate Mshololo was telling Khiron House that, you know what, the reason you are misunderstanding me is because you spoke before I could even finish the sentence. Now you thought I was going to mention this date, only to find out I wanted to mention this date. That confusion is caused by the fact that you did not wait for me to finish the sentence. You know what? When I was listening to that, I felt like Advocate Mshololo was kind of like taking a jab at Ratha Mokgotleng, because it is like Judge Ratha Mokgotleng mistaken everything there. Why? Because he cannot wait for the defense to finish a sentence. He always interjects them, yet he expects to understand them. You know what I'm saying? This state witness is causing havoc. So there are a few things that I want us to look at as far as the state witness, the number one state witness is concerned, which is Judge Ratha Mokgotleng. But before then, there's another witness that I want us to, you know what I'm saying, be cognizant of. It is this one. If you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, good people, because to subscribe it is free, to like the video it is free, to comment in the comment section below it is free of charge, to click the notification bell it is free of charge, to share this video it is free of charge, to watch this video until the end it is free of charge. Also, good people, come on, to watch the ads it's free of charge, and that's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. Speaking about financially contribution to the channel, you can become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also use the super thanks button. In case you don't want to do that, guys, there is a way where you can use my media company banking details to donate to the channel, and you know what I'm saying, we'll bring you more, and also guys want to buy more equipment. So the power is in your hands. Please do the honorable thing as we proceed. Okay, having concluded with the number one state witness or the other, I think let's get into this one. Mshololo uthi, as a result of the accused, specifically accused number 2, accused number 5, conducted their trial when they had not furnished the defense with all the evidence. You said on the 9th of 2023, I was contacted by Brigadier Kinenda from the cold case units to assist Colonel Lambasta Stein for the download. On the 6th September 2023, I received a CD sealed in a forensic bag from Colonel Lambasta Stein, and Khiron Ho says yes. Now, here, Advocate Mshololo is arguing a point. This point that is, you will see where the number one state witness, who happens to be the judge himself, you will see where that witness interfered with a very concrete point from Advocate Mshololo. He received the Advocate Stein had a same back number sealed, and then House had the same back number sealed. They both conducted investigation on the same thing. It all written sealed, right? Right there, Advocate Mshololo was onto something, was busy exposing this police that you are lying when if I open this bag, I'm supposed to transfer the evidence there onto another bag because I've already opened it. It can't be that it's still registered with the same number. You understand? That is the point that Advocate Mshololo was arguing. And then Advocate Mshololo says, let me put this on record. Can I put this on record that the evidence that has been tendered by this witness had not been tendered before the trial started? As a result, the accused, specifically accused number 5, she was making this point that he has suffered. What is this thing? That word. I forgot that word. Right. And so Mshololo said, my lord, I'm making this point. The evidence by this witness had not been finished to the device before the trial started. The judge then, the witness, says this. Judge Ratha say it makes sense that Gideon House will be asked to take over from Colonel Stein, because Colonel Stein was retiring. The thing is with this witness, right, called Judge Ratha Mokgotleng, the thing about this witness is that he's never on the side of the defense. He's never friendly towards them. It's difficult for us to arrive at a conclusion where we say he is there to administer justice. He's trying to get the best out of the situation. No, if you are trying to get the best, then please do it even with the defense. When the state is taking a short left, we want to see you doing the same and say, I was here. The defense said this and this and this when I stayed. But it's always, whatever he says, whatever citation he has, it always has to favor the state. Mshololo says, I am glad that the state says the evidence has not been there when the trial started, and the witness stated, judge says, I listen in this court. It's not that what they said. Advocate Baloyi said the same thing. The witness said, but Judge Ratha Mokgotleng, he took a shot, and I was listening very attentively there, and I'm like, wait. Advocate Baloyi stand up and say, when Mshololo was speaking about the rights of the accused being violated here, Advocate Baloyi stands up and say, this evidence was not there. The witness agreed, but Judge Ratha Mokgotleng alone. And guys, yes, this is embarrassing. Like, how do you become a judge that is so unfair? Like this, like everybody in front or in a national television, and yet you want to sit there and say, Mina, I've never been accused. Where do you get this tendency of being so biased like this? If you have never been accused in the past, where do you get the tendencies of being super biased? Advocate Mshololo says, I am referring to the constitutionality of your evidence as you conducted investigation after Colonel Lambasta testified. Because I don't think Colonel Lambasta testified on the cell phone download, as it was not found at the stage. Listen to this one. The judge disagreed with Mshololo when Mshololo said, the investigation continued after once the trial is commenced. Here is another problem, and I'm going to come back to this one. Here is another problem here that we are having. This thing is disturbing me here. Here's another problem that we're having here. The problem that we're having is that the judge doesn't believe that the investigation continued after Ulambasta Steyn. But the host himself says, no, my investigation commenced after Steyn has testified. The defense is going somewhere with this, and I can see where they are going. But the number one witness disagree with this. Judge Baloyi, no. Yeah, what are this judge? No, guys, no. Mshololo, Colonel Lambasta Steyn testified that the accused had given a version of gave a version. Then Brigadier Gininda asked you to do an analysis. How only the court can determine whether my evidence is constitutional or not. Judge, then the state witness then, in the form of a judge, comes in and say, yeah, you must remember the quote I quoted to you. You can't do this. Always on the side of the witnesses, on the side of the state. I am looking forward to see, guys, in fact, let me not say I'm looking forward, because we already see the judge is so engaged when there are witnesses brought by the state, but is disengaged and never defend witnesses that are brought by the defense. We saw that, and we noticed it, and we can conclude on the basis of that behavior that this judge has already made a judgment. A judgment is sitting somewhere. He's just waiting. He's just allowing. That's why he's pushing them. Yeah, finish, because he knows the judgment has already been made. Whether they argue this or they argue that, whether they say this or they don't say that, it does not matter. This witness has already made the judgment. The number one witness in this case, he has already made the judgment. It is sitting safe somewhere. Then Mshololo says the evidence you tendered on the 16th and the 17th and the 18th was new evidence which was not furnished to the defense house. The evidence was not found after the trial had started. Again, how was the state going to give you evidence that was not yet there? Or not yet there yet? Remember, the judge says, I listen. Do you even trust this witness when he says, I listen? That was never said. But the witness repeated twice now that no. In fact, 3 times now that no. There is evidence that I'm giving you now. The evidence that I'm giving you now was never tendered when the trial commenced. And you still want to tell me we are arguing a fair trial? No, guys, no. This witness here, this witness then comes game. Judge Ratha, where is the unconstitutionality of this evidence? Mshololo, you are saying Colonel testified on incomplete investigation as the download had not been downloaded. When you receive instruction to conduct the investigation, the accused had already listened to that, right? And the judge is saying there's no unconstitutionality of that. And Advocate Mshololo says, why do you testify over an incomplete investigation? The witness has already considered that Colonel Lambasta Steyn was testifying on an incomplete investigation. He stated, Mr. House, the judge is there asking where is the unconstitutionality in it. He's then given. But I'm telling you, despite the fact that he's already been proven, and the defense is saying, well, place it on record, the judge is still going to tell us there was nothing wrong with this. Why? Because a judgment was made long time ago. A judgment is sitting safe somewhere. That's what we are seeing with this, with the witness here. Advocate Mshololo, the evidence that you tendered in your examination in chief was new evidence, which had not been furnished to the defense before the start of the trial. House, it was evidence found after the start of the trial. What is it confirming? That as we speak, investigation is ongoing. That is what House has confirmed. I'm sure Kininda was not happy with that. And then Mshololo, okay. House, it says that on the 9th or on the 4th of which month? 4th of 09/2023, when Brigadier Canada asked him to assist Colonel Steyn, also analysis was done to go on a because Steyn was to go on a pension. You conducted analysis after Steyn testified. This is unconstitutional of your evidence. This is the unconstitutionality of your evidence. Baloy object. House says the record had not been received when Colonel was testifying. Then the witness says, please explain, why is that? How is that unconstitutional? That is the witness now, Mr. Judge Ratha. Right, let's proceed then. Baloy, it cannot be put to this witness that this evidence is unconstitutional without laying the basis. The court also wants to know where the unconstitutionality lies. Already Mshololo has put that on record, right? Mshololo says, my point is that the error of unconstitutionality of your evidence that you conducted investigation after Colonel Lambasta Steyn had already testified. Baloy, my lord, I don't know where the unconstitutionality comes from. Guys, Gandhi, hey, icon. Yabona, what we are watching here, you see, we have a judge that always says, maintain the court decorum. He knows the court decorum. He knows all these things, but he himself, he's allergic to the truth in the court. He can't keep up with the truth in the court. What I'm going to do, I'm summarizing the best version of, or the most important thing that happened today, right? I'm busy summarizing that. One of there's something. That's why I thought to myself, you know what? Right now we're going to create this and package them accordingly now. We need to look at the role played by the police. We need to look at the role played by the state. We need to look at the role played by the prosecution team, the judge. We need to separate it now. We need to dissect the case from that angle. So today we saw the judge playing this usual role of being so defensive against the truth, but the court is supposed to be in search of the truth, but the judge is the reason why we're not gonna get the truth, because I can guarantee you on the basis of this behavior, no guys, no, something is off about this behavior. The judge has already made a decision. We may just wanna have to accept that the judge has already made a decision in this case. It will not help us to cry, to complain, to do what? And I know it raises a lot of questions to say, if the judgment is already been made, isn't that an unconstitutional? We are increasingly seeing such a behavior here. And the thing is, those in authority, those those who've got the power to rectify this, they are not saying anything. Affidavit or there was an official complaint about this man. but people were told to submit an affidavit. And I know for a fact that affidavit has been submitted. The question is, what is going to happen? Are they not going to take those affidavit and shove it there and then just decide not to act on those affidavit? Guys, there's a lot that is happening in this case, but let's dissect this again on another episode. We're just gonna follow the character of this with number one witness, Judge Ratha, right?